Ever wondered how much it actually costs you every time you make a move with your Phantom wallet? You're not alone. In the world of crypto, where every click and swap has a potential fee attached, understanding these costs is crucial for managing your digital assets effectively. Today, we're diving deep into the transaction fees associated with Phantom, one of the most popular non-custodial wallets in the Solana ecosystem. Now, let's clarify something right off the bat. Phantom itself doesn't directly charge a per-transaction fee in the traditional sense. Think of Phantom as the interface, the tool that allows you to interact with the Solana blockchain. The fees you encounter aren't pocketed by Phantom, but rather are the network transaction fees required to process any activity on the Solana blockchain. These fees are paid to the validators who maintain the network's integrity. So, if Phantom isn't charging directly, why does it sometimes feel like there's a cost involved? Well, when you initiate a transaction through Phantom, whether you're sending SOL, swapping tokens on a decentralized exchange, DX, interacting with a DeFi protocol, or minting an NFT, Phantom conveniently displays the estimated network fee. This is where it can get a little nuanced. The cost of a transaction on Solana is generally very low compared to some other blockchains, which is one of its major selling points. We're often talking about fractions of a cent for a simple SOL transfer. However, the exact fee can fluctuate slightly based on network congestion. If there's a lot of activity happening on the Solana network at a particular moment, the demand for processing power increases, and as a result, the transaction fees might tick up a tiny bit. When you're engaging in more complex actions, like swapping tokens on a DX, you might encounter additional fees. These aren't Phantom's fees either, but rather the fees charged by the specific DX you're using. These platform fees are typically a small percentage of the transaction value and are separate from the base Solana network fee. Phantom will usually bundle these estimated costs together for your convenience before you confirm the transaction. Similarly, when you interact with DeFi protocols such as lending or borrowing platforms, or when you're participating in NFT marketplaces, those platforms might have their own service fees. Again, Phantom acts as your gateway to these services, but doesn't impose these platform-specific charges. It's always a good practice to be aware of the fee structures of the specific decentralized applications, dApps, you're interacting with. Phantom's user-friendly interface provides a clear breakdown of the estimated fees before you approve any transaction. This transparency is incredibly helpful in understanding where your money is going. It's also important to remember that while Phantom doesn't charge per transaction, there might be minimal gas fees involved in some specific interactions within the Solana ecosystem, and Phantom will reflect these. In essence, Phantom provides a seamless way to interact with the Solana blockchain and its vibrant ecosystem. The fees you encounter are primarily the Solana network fees, which are typically very low, along with any potential platform fees charged by the specific dApps you are using. Phantom's role is to make these interactions easy and transparent, showing you the estimated costs before you commit. So, the next time you're transacting with your Phantom wallet, remember that the small fee you see is going towards keeping the Solana network running smoothly, not directly into Phantom's pockets. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.